The new iPhone hits stores following the release of iOS 7. Florida Southern wins Battle of the Bands, and Animal Planet's Jeff Corwin reveals his latest project. All this and more on FSC Today. Good afternoon and welcome to FSC Today. I'm Olivia DeArmond. Our weekly newscast will keep you updated on the latest news, sports, and entertainment. Gluten-free diets are making health headlines as a new way to get healthy, but how much of this new health promise is fact? Go Healthy FSC reporter Maggie Sutton has answers.
Hello and welcome to Go Healthy FSC. I'm Maggie Sutton. We'll keep you updated on fitness tips, healthy eating, and college life. Celebrities like Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, and Victoria Beckham are all rumored to follow gluten-free diets in order to stay healthy. But is gluten-free really good for your body? Dr. Mick Lynch and FSC students explain. About 1% of the population has an allergy to gluten, a protein commonly found in wheat products.
I had to go gluten-free because I got really bad migraines to the point where I had to go to the hospital to get rid of the pains.
But according to Self magazine, celebrities, fitness gurus, and everyday people are starting to go gluten-free because they believe it's better for their health.
Going gluten-free is just a healthier lifestyle. It helps you avoid all of those trans fat foods.
According to athletic training professor Dr. Mick Lynch, there is really no benefit in going gluten-free unless you have an allergy.
There's not an advantage to being gluten-free. It's a really big marketing hype, kind of a cool chic thing to do, but health-wise there's no benefit unless you're having trouble with gluten.
Doctor says that if you are struggling with an allergy, there are lots of gluten-free choices on campus.
We do have a lot of options on campus, so if you were to go gluten-free, you wouldn't have a problem. I can eat anywhere on campus, really.
For the rest of us, Dr. Lynch says to steer clear of the diet trends.
It's really easy to fool people into trends. I mean, people love to talk about nutrition and this is the magic bullet way to do it. And so this is just one more in a long line of trends of things to try.
For a day-to-day list of gluten-free options on campus, visit flsouthern.edu and select Winnie's Menu in the drop-down menu. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Maggie Sutton. Like us on Facebook and stay healthy, FSC.
If you are considering making a drastic change to your diet, such as going gluten-free, consult with your primary physician first. The John Ray Band of Florida Southern won the Battle of the Bands last Thursday against Polk State and Southeastern University. President Ann Kerr took the stage to show support for the band by performing her signature dance, the Wobble. If you planned on sleeping in last Saturday, chances are you couldn't. Excitement and cheers filled the air at FSC's Fraternity Bid Day. After a week-long process, the 7 fraternities received some new additions. FSC students, faculty, and alumni also joined in the celebration. This week is sorority recruitment, and Sorority Bid Day is this Saturday. Fall break is approaching fast, and if you plan on staying on campus, you must register this week. Staying on campus during fall break is free of charge, but in order to take advantage, you'll have to go to flsouthern.edu/communityliving to access the registration form. If you're looking to travel while on campus for the break, you can sign up for a Discover Florida trip sponsored by the school. The all-inclusive trip to Miami goes from October 14th to the 16th and is $150. A ziplining trip is also scheduled for October 17th. To register, ask a Wellness Center manager. OrgSync is a brand new way students and faculty can connect with events on campus. The site allows for different organizations to create a page for exposure and to keep the students familiar with upcoming events. The Student Government Association of Campus Entertainment, Greek Life, and Honor Societies are just a few of the organizations already listed on the website. For more information, go to www.orgsync.com. Now let's turn it over to Victoria Guerin with the latest in Mocs athletics.
Hello, Mock fans, and welcome to another edition of Southern Sports. I'm Victoria Guerin. Let's get you caught up on the past week in Florida Southern athletics. Our volleyball team won its final 2 matches of the St. Leo Lions Volleyball Classic on Saturday. The Mocs recorded 10 blocks in both games, while junior Kate Stromberg led the way offensively with 21 kills combined. The Mocs improved their record to 7-3 and moved to a 4-game win streak. The men's soccer team traveled to Boca Raton this weekend to take on Lynn University. The Mocs took an early lead in the first half, but Lynn came back with 4 unanswered goals to win the game 4-1. The Mocs moved to 1-3 on the season. Men's and women's cross country were in action last weekend. Both teams came home with a 3rd-place finish. David Tomczynski came in first in his race and is excited about the team's outlook. The Lady Moccasin soccer team jumped off to a commanding 2-0 lead at halftime during their game on Saturday. They lost the 2-point lead in the second half thanks to 3 unanswered goals by Lynn. Moccasins' Kara Moore hit 1 more goal to send the game into overtime. With both teams going scoreless in overtime, they went into double overtime. Neither team got another goal on the board, and the game resulted in a tie. Women's golf completed its season opener at the Lady Falcon Invitational with a 5th-place finish. The Mocs carded 312 on Saturday, but only 328 in the final round of 18 holes. Despite the team's performance, junior Emily Reimer shot an even par 72 in each round to tie for first. The next competition for the Mocs is the Lady Bearcat Invitational on September 28th. Our men's lacrosse team took a break from the field last Friday to give back to the Lakeland community. Members of the team volunteered to take the city streets in order to generate awareness for the Talbot House Ministries' 8th annual benefit dinner. The team handed out flyers in hopes of promoting a successful event to not only the Talbot House but the city of Lakeland. The event will begin at 6 p.m. at the Lakeland Center on September 29th. There's no charge to attend, but you must call the Talbot House Ministries to make reservations at 863-687-8475. Be sure to go out and support all of your Moccasin athletic teams and follow us on Twitter at FSC Sports. For Southern Sports, I'm Victoria Guerin.
In local news, Stepping Out for Education is an annual Dancing with the Stars type competition held each year in Polk County. This Friday, 6 local celebrities will be paired with professional ballroom dancers as they try to strut their stuff in front of audience members and judges. All proceeds from ticket sales will help benefit the Polk Education Foundation. To purchase your ticket or get more information, visit lakelandchamber.com. The Winter Haven Public Library has been closed the past few days due to a required software update. However, the facility is expected to reopen its doors tomorrow. Wi-Fi networks were swamped last Wednesday with the release of Apple's new iPhone operating system, iOS 7. The software update was released at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and immediately prompted much criticism from the iPhone user community. The release preceded the following day's release of the iPhone 5S and 5C. Since customers could not pre-order the new phones, retailers had lines out the door throughout the day. Smartphone shipments are expected to total more than 1 billion this year. This is the highest number of shipments ever recorded. With the iPhone release, the International Data Corporation says Microsoft and BlackBerry are trying to compete, and what they're developing is still a secret waiting to be released. FSC's first convocation of the year was just last week, and students got to hear from television star Jeff Corwin. Dion Spires sat with Corwin and has more on his message in this week's Entertainment Rewind.
A key component to making sure we have a healthy replacement generation is a healthy planet.
This was the message that author, TV celebrity, and animal conservationist Jeff Corwin brought to Florida Southern College on September 18th. Throughout his speech, Corwin emphasized the importance of wildlife conservation, urging students to reach out and make a difference on their own.
Ultimately, we're all responsible. Ultimately, we all have a footprint. I think the most dangerous thing to conservation is when we feel like we do not have any power.
Corwin says that good people often make bad decisions when they're misinformed. He encourages college students to educate themselves and get involved.
As a college student, you're incredibly powerful. You have this sense of energy and the sense of future, and you're at the most important time of your life where you're crafting the skill sets you'll need to make a difference.
Corwin tells FSC Today that many environmental movements, including the rainforest movement, were actually created on college campuses.
And I was a part of that movement. I created a foundation, and we all met in a room at a university, and we all said, Rainforest in Trouble, what do? We all kind of worked together to create many organizations that some of them went on to be very, very big.
And although he has a new book, 100 Heartbeats, on the shelves now, Corwin wants to take this time to slow down a bit.
It's really about still building my career, but my career's at a nice place, and it's kind of like trying to enjoy it a little bit versus saying, what's next?
The slower pace will not put a stop to his conservation efforts. Corwin is currently traveling the world to promote his cause. Dion Spires, FSC Today.
You can catch Corwin and Ocean's Adventures on your local ABC channel every Saturday morning. For more information on Corwin and his conservation efforts, visit www.jeffcorwin.com. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in next week for the latest here at FSC and the community. Have a great day.